G'day guys, it's Tais here. We're trying out GNA Mod for Horde Mode. So this is a wave style format where you'll have a beacon and you basically got to defend that beacon. So we'll just go through our quick settings here. My game sounds good. Just everything on basic except an XP multiplier, which I always like to have a little bit higher just cause. Everything is pretty normal and we are using Horde Mode number 1. You can use normal, expert, hard, or extreme. So we might go on normal just because we're so new to this. And let's load it up and see how we go. So here we go, guys. What is it? Welcome to GNA Horde Mode. Seems you've been brave enough to install Well, do not worry, the first tool will not arrive before 12 o'clock, so you have plenty of time to get set up. Find some cash in your pockets. You can use this money in one of the vending machines, which is in the beacon. Machines you'll find in the beacon. There you go. Buy your outfit and construction supplies and use them to defend the beacon. It is powered by a small nuclear reactor and zombies seem hellbent on destroying it. If they ever do, we'll surely leave a crater and kill everybody nearby. And we best get moving. It sounded like I could hear... Oh, that's what I could hear. That bloody thing there. Okay, so... It's a bit of a different looking format. Let's just, while I'm here, whack that in there. Stick that in the first slot. We've got 250 ammo. We've got you sitting there. Rations, first aid kit. Let's just put all that there. And we've got 100,000 to spend. What do we have the 100,000 to spend on? All this sort of stuff. So we go to design a base. First things first, we go to the storage. I haven't really played this much, and I'm just going to pick up all the bits and pieces in here and try and consolidate them a little bit. Miss some. Okay, we're going to have to dump some stuff back here. But we've picked up a whole heap of stuff. Let's just rack some of this. Arrows, I'm not really going to use. Dynamite, I don't want to blow up my own stuff. That's going to be useful. Okay, we'll just go and sort through this quickly. Okay, I've managed to sort through a little bit of stuff. And what's the time? It's already 8 o'clock. So we can go in here and buy bits and pieces. So bullets and stuff we always want to buy. That 240 is only going to cost us 36, so why wouldn't you? Gunpowder you're going to want to buy. Paper, this is all stuff for... I'm just holding shift and left clicking, by the way, to select all of it. This is all stuff that's going to be used for making ammo. So we've got 100,000. Let's just buy all this sort of stuff. Why wouldn't you? We'll get a few pipe bombs as well, I think. A work table we're going to need, so we'll buy that. Blueprints are very interesting. You use blueprints, I'll show you in a minute. I'm still a little bit, a bit new on it, so I might stuff it up. It might take me a little bit of time to work out, so we'll go through all of it shortly. There's a green AK-47, which I might keep an eye on, because that might be quite nice. Okay, so we bought a bunch of iron scraps and bolts. So what we're going to do is we'll use these blueprints, we'll go to recipes, and one of these scrap metal blocks, I believe, we'll make one of them. One, two, so we kind of want to give ourselves a little bit of space. There we go. That's 1400 for an iron scrap thingamajig, whatever they're called. So it uses iron scraps and bolts is what we just bought, as well as a blueprint. So we'll make a whole bunch of those. So if we go back to recipes, scrap metal block, and we'll make an even 100. Why not? 100 sounds good. Now the funny thing with these is, as you place them, it works as like a frame, but there's no collision to it. So you can just move straight through it. So what we'll do, and you can pick them back up again obviously, we'll kind of leave a bit of space. We want like about 2 blocks space, like that. So I'm just going to go all around the place and just make sure I've got that sorted out. And there we go, we've got a bit of an outline at the moment. Let's go see if they have a nail gun or anything like that to buy off them, because a nail gun would be absolutely amazing to have going. I've got a hammer, but yeah, a nail gun would just make things a little bit easier, I think. So, outfit cache. All of them should be different, should have different stuff to sell, is my understanding, and they refresh each day, so that's good to know. Okay, so no nail gun, we're just going to have to go do it with a hammer. So it's just as simple as a normal block, just upgrade it, and there we go. So it looks like you can upgrade it further, and it goes to 2800. We'll get all of this done first, just so we've got some sort of defense going on. Okay, so we've got one little ring around the place. We had 800 nuts and bolts, and that's taken, what, 380? I can't count, 340 that would have taken, as well as upgrading that another level. So that's a fair bit. So we'll put up another couple of layers, or at least another layer, and then we'll see if there's any more nuts and bolts to buy. So yeah, that's how blueprints work at least, so we'll do that. As I said, they come in a wave format. The first wave is set to appear at 10 o'clock tonight, apparently. So we've got till then to make some sort of base. I think we get another daytime one at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I really want to get a bit of a move on here. So we'll quickly get all this done. Also, as we're going, I believe if you kill a zombie, it's got a chance of dropping cash for you. And then obviously you can use that cash to start buying stuff out of the beacon. But yeah, the ultimate goal is to keep that beacon alive. So we won't go until we die. We'll keep going past that. We'll go until the beacon dies, I guess, or until it's completely hopeless and I give up. We'll see what happens. Okay, we've got 2 layers, but we want more than that in case it starts stacking up and then piling up over the walls. So what we're going to try and do is find some more exactly that. Iron scraps and bolts. So we'll buy a whole bunch of those, which hasn't cost us that much. And we still got heaps of blueprints and stuff, so we're not doing too bad. We're going to also want some weapons and things as well. I'll keep buying these, because these are good to have. We've got a whole heap of gunpowder, which is not too bad. But yeah, M60 machine gun, that's pretty nice. I'm going to have to keep an eye out and see what sort of weapons we got, and see what we can do with them. But yeah, I'll keep upgrading this for starters. Okay, so we've got 3 high at the moment. We've got some little stairs so we can just get up and down without too much trouble. What we're going to quickly do now, because it's quarter to 1, we're going to see if we can find a decent weapon, and then probably look at putting another layer or 2 on. So weapon time, let's see what we can find. Okay, it's just turned 2 o'clock and we've got a decent amount of lag just then. So we might have a bit of a daytime horde one to come play with us. So we'll go have a look at that in a second. I'll just dump all this off. I bought a battery bank. We've still got a load of cash here. I'm not quite sure how this first go is going to go. I've also bought a M60. So we'll load that up. See what these guys think of this. Seems to work reasonably well. Can't complain. Next little victim here. Well, there we go. Yeah, this is about the best weapon I could find. So we'll keep this for the moment. Is that like a bear or something over there? Oh, Jesus Christ! What the hell? What's the name of the big pig again? I keep thinking Gladys, but it's not called Gladys. It's called something. Grace. Grace, the mutated pig. So, yeah, she's here. That's good to know. Here we go. Let's take care of a few of these guys. Beautiful. Not too sure if I killed him or not. Excellent. Yeah, so we haven't had to go too crazy with this just yet. We'll keep working on the walls and everything. And yeah, see how we go. Daytime horde isn't too bad, but I get the feeling nighttime's going to be a little bit worse. We've got this ticking away, making some 9mm ammo and everything for us. We'll have to look at our weapons and all that sort of stuff as well. So machine gunner, we might put some points into that. We'll buy a blast furnace, not quite sure what the blast furnace does. That sounds good. Sounds like it's going to do something. Yeah, I'm a little bit out of my depth here, but yeah, this arcade sort of format's going to be quite interesting. Not quite sure we're going to need lockpicks and all that though. I'm going to put a couple more points into... I'm going to put another point... Well, no points in agility so far. But I'm going to put 1 point in run and gun, because it makes my reloading... Movement penalty while reloading is reduced by 30%, which is going to be quite handy. And I think I want to eventually get all the way down there. But my other point, I'll put a machine gunner, just so we can do a little bit more damage, I think is the idea. Okay. Sounds like we've started, so we'll pick up all the ammo that we got and see what we can do to defend this place. I ran out of... Oh, here we go. Jesus, look at this. Okay, so we've already got a demolitioner and they're already trying to get over the walls. I'm glad they're attacking this side, not one of the other sides. Wow. Yeah, okay, so this doesn't pull any punches at all, this mod. This is a demo this early. Wow. And we've got a vulture, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that. I'd like to take it out now if I can, just so it's not vomiting at me. I think they've already tunneled through a bit here now, which is not good. That demo left by itself is definitely going to make a mess of my base. So we're going to have to... It's not through yet, I don't think, not by the looks of it. But wow, we've not made a good start. Let's just start using some of these. See if that helps. Whoops, that's not gone ideal. Okay, let's just get up here. Luckily we made a little way to get back into the base, which didn't work, which is great. So yeah, we've kind of made a meal of this. So now we're on the ground, trying to see if we can group all these guys up. Did that work? There we go. There's Grace doing a bit of work for us, which is nice. Thank you, Grace. Well, we are in all sorts of trouble here, and as you can hear, they've already started to get into our base. So we're just going to have a look, see what we got here. I don't know how they've gotten into our base already. I can't see anything open just yet. So, yeah, not a good start. I can't see where they've opened up, but they've obviously gotten somehow because they're making a bit of noise. Let's see if we can trim some of these guys down a bit. Wow. Yeah, this mod just really doesn't mess about at all, does it? A melee weapon or something would have been nice. Well, wow. Okay, we'll see if we can line some of these guys up and just a scream on all fours. Excellent. As if they weren't bad enough as it was. Got a whole bunch in there. There we go. See if that can take care of something. Wow. Yeah, okay. So, obviously mistakes were made here. Just a few mistakes. They're already starting to get in there. My machine gun is cactus. I'm hoping that I've got repair kits on me. We'll go back to some more pipe bombs, because pipe bombs are quite good actually. I should have put some more points into it. There we go. A couple more in there. Wow. Yeah. Whoops. So we'll try and get away from these guys as much as it can. See if we can set off his... Well, mighty screamers. Yeah, so this is GNA mod. Wow. What are we up to? It's not even midnight yet. Okay, a melee weapon would definitely have been useful here. We'll get another one of these going so you can play with that. Can we? Yeah, there we go. I wanted to try and set them off, see if it explodes behind me. There we go. Kind of uses explosions against him. I don't care if it explodes up out here. That's fine. Leg is sprained. We are not doing well. We are out of ammo. And yep. Okay, so that's how GNA mod went. Short but sweet. I think we learned a few things. Next time we can't mess about as much. I think building it too wide was a good idea. There isn't much we can do now. Yeah, we'll have a bit more of a go, but yeah, building it too wide I feel like was a good idea. We're completely out of ammo for the machine gun. Machine gun was good, but yeah. I think we had around 500 ammo for it, but even then it wasn't enough. Definitely have to have a few different weapons like the pistol, so I'm glad I got that. Having a shotgun as well might have been useful. See, there you go, this guy dropped some... Whoops, I was going to say that guy dropped some loot there, so we'll have a look at that in a second. Once these guys let us. Kill you guys. Where is your loot? So open up. See, he gave us 313 cash there. I thought I'd just pick that up quickly before I die again, because that's about to happen any time now. There we go. We managed to heal up a little bit. Get some food into us and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, we're well and truly cooked here. But yeah, as I was saying, GNA mod, it's very interesting, very arcadey. See, some of these guys are, look at that, 2,500 he dropped, so that's quite nice. But you just have to survive the wave. I think we... Oh, there we go, another wave of zombies inbound. So we definitely didn't set up well enough. And we didn't exactly make this well. A bit too much of a gap there, unfortunately. But yeah, I pretty much enjoyed that for our first go. I definitely intend to come back to this again. There's a fair bit of loot just sitting around here. But yeah, a little bit better planning, I think. I like the walls having them at least too wide. That just gives us that little bit of a buffer. Having a nail gun at the start would have been a good thing, for sure. There you go. She dropped us some loot. We can't get in there. So yeah, I think what was killing the beacon at the start was the vultures or something were attacking it. See, me sprinting, I'm killing myself through sprinting, which is probably not ideal. But yeah, I think we'll call it there. There's not much point going on there. We don't have any more materials or anything like that, but it's definitely a fun mod to get into for sure. I'd definitely suggest going too wide with those walls. I had the pistol and I had the machine gun. I thought I had a fair bit of ammo for the machine gun, but they just kept on coming. What were we up to? We were up to, there you go, 12:30 at night, and there's still another wave coming on. So I didn't have all my things set up in here, my tool belt and all that sort of setup. I just kind of wanted to jump into it and see how it was. But yeah, very exciting, a lot of fun. But yeah, you can't waste any sort of minutes in this game. You really have to be doing something all the time. And I was just kind of sitting there, just looking at a few different things and trying to work out what the go was. And obviously that was precious minutes I could have been using to make a better base there. As I said, a nail gun at the start would have been amazing to find. That would have made building the base a lot easier. Also, the format with GNA Mod, I would have preferred vanilla, because I understand vanilla, I know how it goes. I barely know GNA Mod, so making all the different materials and all that sort of thing is completely foreign to me, and it's a bit of a learning curve, unfortunately. I believe GNA Mod originally was based on vanilla, but then they've obviously switched it to their own mod and used their own sort of settings and stuff for it, which is a bit unfortunate. I prefer to use the vanilla settings just because I'm more familiar with that, and they make getting into it a lot easier. But yeah, is what it is. Was a quick bit of fun. I would have liked to have lasted more than 5 minutes, but hey, these things happen. Thanks for watching, guys. Something different. I hope you enjoyed, and I think I'll have a crack at it again another time when I've learnt a little bit more. Take it easy, guys. See you later.